Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into the Indian state of Gujarat. We're going to explore its dramatic landscapes, some incredible feats of engineering, its deep, ancient history, and the leaders who are shaping its future right now. So, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the land itself. Gujarat's geography is really all about these beautiful, stark contrasts. You've got the Arabian Sea hugging this incredibly long coastline, and then on the other side, the vast, arid Run Desert. This constant push and pull between the sea and the sand, well, that's what really defines the state and sets the stage for everything else. And as you can probably guess, a landscape like that creates a climate of extremes. This is a place where the weather truly shapes everything, from how you farm to what industries can thrive. You don't just get one type of climate here. You get this fascinating, challenging mix. So you can almost think of Gujarat as having two totally different climate personalities. Along the coast, in big cities like Ahmedabad, you get that classic hot, sticky, tropical monsoon weather. But then you head over to a district like Kutch, and boom, you're in a full-on desert with scorching hot summers and surprisingly cold winters. It's a real state of two extremes. So what's causing this climatic tug-of-war? Well, you've got these cool breezes coming off the Arabian Sea that are constantly clashing with the hot, dry air blowing in from the Thar Desert. Then you mix in the state's varied landscape, its hills, its plains, plus the all-important monsoon winds, and what you end up with is a climate that's both a huge challenge to live with and a source of incredible opportunity. Okay, so the big question is, how do you not just survive, but actually thrive in an environment like that? Well, Gujarat's answer has been to engineer its way to success. Let's take a look at some of the amazing dams and ports that have completely transformed this state. I mean, that's a huge question, right? You've got these periods of absolutely intense rain, followed by long, hard spells of drought. Gujarat's answer? To build one of India's most extensive and ambitious networks of dams. And this table really gives you a sense of the sheer scale of this effort. You've got modern marvels like the Sardar Sarovar Dam, the largest in the state, but you also have these historic projects like the Dantewada Dam, which has been managing water here since all the way back in the 1960s. This is a long-term, generational commitment. And get this isn't just about a few massive projects. This network is a lifeline that reaches every single one of Gujarat's 33 districts. That means reliable water for farming, for industry, for daily life, even in a region known for its harsh, dry spells. That is a total game changer. But, managing water isn't just about controlling the rivers. It's also about leveraging Gujarat's other massive natural asset, that huge coastline we talked about. So how many ports do you think line Gujarat's coast? The answer is a whopping 42. We're not just talking about a few harbors here. This is a massive maritime network that has turned the state into an absolute powerhouse of trade, connecting India to the rest of the world. And leading the charge are two powerhouse ports in the Kutch district. You've got Mundur Port, which is the biggest and deepest, a true cargo super hub. And then there's Kandala Port, the historic gateway of Gujarat. These two ports alone are a massive reason for the state's economic boom. So we've seen the modern side, right? But while all this incredible engineering defines its present, Gujarat's landscape is also dotted with these powerful, silent echoes of its past. Let's take a moment to look at its historic forts. It's really incredible. These forts are like a physical timeline etched right into the landscape. You can trace Gujarat's history from the ancient Mauryan Empire at Uppercot Fort to the 8th century Pavagad Fort, which is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, all the way up to the 1800s with the beautiful Lakota Fort. Each one tells a unique story from a different era. And that really is the key takeaway here. These aren't just a bunch of old ruins. They are living records, windows into the state's past, its art, its architecture, its long and often turbulent history. They give us this tangible connection to the people and events that shaped this entire region. All right, so we've talked about ancient rulers. Let's shift gears and talk about the modern leaders who have shaped Gujarat since it officially became a state back in 1960. Okay, so every story's got a starting point, right? For the modern state of Gujarat, that point is 1960. With its very first chief minister, Dr. Jivraj Narayana Mehta. He was the one who laid the foundation for the state's entire political future. Now, since then, many leaders have governed the state, but one name really stands out for just how long he was in office. Narendra Modi. He served as chief minister for over 12 years, a record-breaking tenure before, of course, going on to become the Prime Minister of India. And then, in 2014, we see this major milestone in the state's history. Anandimben Patel completely broke new ground, becoming Gujarat's first-ever female chief minister, a real trailblazer. But, leadership isn't just about who's in office. It's about the policies that affect everyday people. And some of Gujarat's most innovative policies have been all about the health and well-being of its youngest citizens. Let's look at one really powerful example. It's a program called the Atal Sneh Yojana. Now, the concept is really simple, but its impact is huge. Give every single child born in Gujarat a healthy start to life by screening them for illnesses and birth defects right at birth. This allows for immediate intervention and treatment. And the process is simple, but also pretty profound. Step 1, screen all newborns for any health issues. Step 2, provide immediate and fully government-funded treatment. And the ultimate goal? Step 3, to build a healthier, stronger future generation. It's truly an investment in the nation's future, one child at a time. So when you step back and look at the whole picture, from its sun-scorched deserts and massive dams to its ancient forts and modern social policies, what you see is this fascinating, dynamic mix of past, present, and future. And that really leaves us with a big question to think about. As this state hurtles towards the future, how will it continue to honor and connect with its deep and ancient past? It's a balancing act that really defines the story of Gujarat today. Thanks for joining us.